tonight on 9.
Yes, good afternoon and welcome to Nine's continuing coverage of Sunday football. Does it get any bigger than this outside of the finals? We've got two derbies. One's done and dusted, and what a ripper that was at Amy Stadium. The other one, of course, over at Subiaco between Freo and the West Coast Eagles. Still about 40 minutes from a start there. So that leaves us with one of the all-time great rivalries in football, irrespective of their places on the ladder. I speak, of course, of Collingwood and Carlton. For the Magpies, well, it's pretty obvious there. A top 4 place is what they're after as they head into the finals. For Carlton, September is well out of the equation, but bragging rights very much on offer. Their cause hasn't been helped, though, by the late withdrawal of Nick Stevens. But anyway, plenty of guts and glory on the line here today. Let's head out to the MCG and take in some of the first quarter highlights.
Work down to the champ, Koutafidis. Back to Simpson. Left foot snap, no elevation on it. Eddie Betts to the city end. Eddie Betts kicks the Blues' first goal.
Free run at the ball, centering kick, Rocker, too far for Cloak, Whitnell stayed down, did well. Scotland around the body nicely.
Simpson's had a bit of it early. So is this man, Koutafidis. Now the Fev comes at him. Good kick. And the accuracy is good too, look at this. Oh, he is, from long range, as good as it gets.
Holland advancing to Fraser. Knocked down, Loney. Nice ball, Johnson on his favoured left side. Opens the account for the Magpies. Houlihan. And now Carrazzo.
Well, Jared Waite's got Rocker. He should be running hard.
Good attacking position. Favola's got his man under the ball. Nicely over the back was DeLuca. Comes in, nice steady run up. The important part here, and he's nursed that through magically. The Blues have got 3 opening quarter goals. French penetrating kick for Vola. Read that like a book. Hands to Fisher. Ugly off the boot. High ball. Great mark. Koutafidis made the bad kick look very good. 5-6 from the set shot this year, Kuta. He's directly in front here, though. Only 20 metres out. And that looks pretty tidy indeed. Carlton have got 4 straight goals. Inboard, Bannister keeps the ball clear. Reece Shaw got him from behind. Sells the dummy, gives it back to Cloak on his favoured left. Swinging ball, here's Egan. Body position was good, back of the pack. Rocker, good handball, great vision. Didak finishes.
From long range. Kicks high. I don't know whether it's got the carry. Fisted away on the line dangerously. Cloak will pick it up, give it off to Egan, then his snap is right through the middle.
French and Fraser, McGrath, quick hands, Houlihan. Pavola was the intended target in the end. It's now in the hands of Spawn. Kick across the face is good, needs a good bounce and got it. Blues have got their 5th of the quarter.
Over the top, good ball, Big Barnaby works back. Can kick a goal for the Blues. It's low and straight. Ooh, they are up and about, Carlton.
Lapham deep, finds Bannister with a nicely presented ball.
Oh!
Ran too far, I thought almost. Got rid of it in the nick of time. Rocker, in he comes. Anthony Rocker, that's the one he will have liked. Spawn, a bit of an inside-out football. Carrazzo in the dangerous spot, pursued by a couple. Handball to Waite. Quick reaction from Waite was perfect.
Well, check your ladder for a second time. This is 7th versus 16th, but try telling Carlton that. 7-1-43, their best first quarter of the season, to Collingwood 4-5-29. So a 14-point advantage to the Blue Baggers as they head into the second quarter. And what a second quarter it should be. Stay with us. You're watching Sunday Football.
The prehistoric park is alive. Alive with danger. with wonder, alive with adventure. We've tackled T-Rex.
What an exciting find.
Now get ready for the next mammoth challenge. Prehistoric Park continues tonight, 6:30.
Channel 9.
Is your TV big enough?
Chicken nuggets. Oh, yeah, love them. But, you know, not big enough unless you're a pygmy. However, Jax understands hungry. Take a look at these mega nuggets. Now, that's more like it. And they come with this freaky dipping sauce. Team that with a Coke and fries and you've made a meal of it. But wait, there's more. Marinated chicken wingettes. Oh, yeah. Just the thing when you're feeling beckish.
The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
It's the dawn of a new age in driving. Introducing the all-new Holden Commodore. Designed from the word go to be one of the most exciting cars in the world. With electronic stability program standard for added safety. And with linear control suspension, it leaves the competition in the Stone Age. The all-new Holden Commodore. Go like never before.
Improve your kicking, marking and general ball skills with Markmaster. Practice safely anywhere, anytime, in any weather. Visit markmaster.com.au or see Markmaster at the show.
Welcome to Tile Wizards. You won't believe what's inside. If you need great tiles for your kitchen, your bathroom, your patio, then you need to get into Tile Wizards. There's the largest range and heaps of pallets. Pallets! Pallets!
Tile Wizards. Big savings, big selection.
Technology moves incredibly fast these days. So if you want to see the very latest in computers and IT, Brains into radio rentals, check out the biggest range of all the big brands. Check the biggest. You can rent with no deposit and no application fees. Check no deposit rental. For the very latest technology, SA's biggest electrical retailer is IT. You'd be mad to shop anywhere else.
The clubs are off as TV's champion game show hosts.
I'm surprised. I thought two of them were dead.
Face off against
Victoria Nichols.
and the hostesses with the mostesses. Bert's Family Feud Mad Monday, 5:30 on 9. On a What's Good For You special.
We're all coming together to bring you our top 10 tips.
The smartest, healthiest, most enjoyable ways to live.
How good is this?
What's Good For You Top 10 Tips. Monday, 7:30 on 9.
Yes, welcome back to Sunday Football. A cracking first quarter for Carlton. In fact, it was their highest first quarter score of the season, 7-1-43 to Collingwood's 4-5-29. So the Magpies, with their work cut out for them at the moment, keeping in mind they must win this match if they're to have any chance of finishing in the top four. All right, a great game in store for us by the looks of things. Let's head back to the MCG now and rejoin our commentators, Gary Lyon, Brian Taylor and James Brayshaw.
Relieved of that duty. Clement. It's just about every player is forward of the centre circle at the moment. Look at the lead by Rocker. Great jukes. Fingertip jukes. And Rocker too far out to score unless he kicked the torp. Sideway Maxwell able to run. Advanced inside 50 and went hoik.
Oh, Jared Waite. 8 goals. 8 goals, second quarter to the Magpies. Rocker, the Dukes are working beautifully, Brian. Look at Thornton giving away inches again. But Jared Waite just went to sleep here on Nick Maxwell. You'll see him there just trailing in behind him. And that is a costly lapse of concentration as we close in on half-time.
He's earned a break with 4 first-half goals. Big Anthony. Now the Pies have skipped out to a 16-point lead. Bounce not great. Richards brings it down. Walker has it held to him. And still, they bang on in the centre.
Brodie Holland, normally the punching bag, of course. We all remember the Camporelli days.
At the back, it's Houlihan around the body. Good kick. Simpson has got the Fev on a break. That's a beautiful kick. Terrific delivery. And Presty made him earn it.
Well, put Kate Simpson down as one of your very good players going around. He's got some very nice touch. This is just into the space. He didn't try and drill it. He needs it like that, Brendan, against Presty, because look, he's like the glove, Presty. He needs to make his own pace to the ball.
Just 100 kegs of big Presty lobbing on it after you take the sliding mark. Favola to kick his second in a row and get the Blues back in touch as we approach half-time. He is the master from the set shot, Fev. And look at it. He is just magnificent.
Oh, dear me. It's got some records tumbling here for the year. Collingwood's best second quarter for the season after Carlton posted their best first quarter for the year. It's the third best quarter of any of this year for the Magpies. So they found a bit of touch at the right time, but they've still got a contest on their hands. 10 points. Favola's got 3. Plenty more footy to come from him. Big half coming up.
An 8-goal to 4 quarter. No wonder the quarter has extended some 34 minutes and still have over half a minute to go. Plenty of goals. A fest on display here today. No win out of the middle just yet, although this man has been quite brilliant, Simpson, as Gary just pointed out. And let's have a look at the injury to Alan Didak here. The reason he's off the ground.
Oh, yeah, he started limping just as he got the footy. Left ankle.
Watching the ankle, O'Brien. Holland getting back. Wonderful effort.
Free kick by the young
guy.
Kick, Collingwood, shepherding.
Paul Bauer.
And 50. This man's caught Goldie's disease.
Umpire Chris Camelins, the man in charge here, and Brodie Holland will kick his second goal of the quarter.
The free kick
from the
was
goal
there.
square.
The free kick was there. Lappin went back, looked at Holland and laid the shepherd. And I'm not sure that Paul Bauer understood that it was actually a free kick.
He was just about to have his first kick in league footy. There's Didak going straight to the room. Second kick in league footy. Here is Brodie to kick his second goal of the quarter from the goal square. Chips it through. Collingwood fans love it.
Has common sense got a rein there, Gaz? I mean, you hear a whistle, you take the mark, you presume that you're being paid the mark. That is a very tough penalty.
Yeah, I think he's too officious. I've got no doubt the free kick was there. But there's a young man in his first game. All he'd be thinking about is, oh, how good's this? I'm taking a mark in the big game.
Exactly. You've just got to realise and say, all right, let's calm it down and give the footy to the... I think that's very hard.
We're all caught up in the occasion a bit, I think.
All right. Back to 16 points. Big scoring first half. DeLuca down. Out of the air goes Swan. Siren's going to sound as Bannister picks up the ball. Jeez. Some gear to work our way through in the half-time break, Gary.
I defy anyone to have to tell us there's been more happen in a half of footy this season. Umpires, just a bit of protection for them on the way off. Mightn't go astray. The players are going to, well, the races are on the same side of the ground now, which is interesting, but it does seem to have cooled some of the tension that was there in the second quarter and some big footy ahead for both sides. But don't go away. We're going to have a look at some of those big first half issues right now. But Collingwood have got their noses back in front, courtesy of a 9-goal second quarter. They lead by 16 points, 13-8-86. The Blues, 11-4-70.
Tonight, police investigate the death of a woman at a beachside suburb, the alternative plan to overhaul taxi security, and all the highlights from Showdown 21.
Local? Yeah, we're local.
Right here, darling. I'll be right back. Sweetheart! Sweetheart! Yes, now, please. I'm late.
Lucky you're with Amy.
Happens all the time.
Oh yeah.
It gets into your mind.
Oh yeah.
A voice keeps telling you.
Oh yeah.
Only Hungry Jacks will do.
Oh yeah.
I just gotta have it. Oh yeah. Hey, let me at it. Oh yeah. Time to Hungry Jack it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Have your cake and eat it too at A&R's 16th birthday sale. Great, right in the lap. Speaking of laps, save on this Toshiba laptop, just $8.49 after $100 Toshiba cashback. Samsung laser, yes, laser printer for a tiny $1.99, includes extra toner. Or this net-ready computer package with DVD burner and multifunction printer for a crazy $9.99. Savings are store-wide, so clean up at A&R.
They're some of the biggest names in footy, and they've all won the AFL Rising Star Medal. Who will rise in 2006? This year we have some red-hot talent competing for honours. Who has what it takes? Who is going to fly high and earn the honour of this year's NAB AFL Rising Star Medal? Who will rise in 2006?
The Centenary Test in 1977 was held to commemorate the first Test match between Australia and England, held 100 years before. Rick McCosker was bowled off his jaw, but bravely returned bandaged and wired up. England looked like it would fight back, but inspired bowling from Lilly held England to 95. Nine's International Summer of Cricket, presented by our telecast partner, the new Ford Territory Turbo, on Nine's Wide World of Sports.
Get angry, Australia.
Why do you refuse to serve Australians?
The restaurant where Aussies are banned.
You're not allowed to touch the camera.
And the super slimming suit, guaranteeing women a perfect shape.
It will reduce your waist up to 6 centimetres.
A current affair Monday.
The 2006 Toyota AFL Premiership season proudly brought to you by Wizard Home Loans. We say, why not? Metropolitan Plumbing, emergency plumbing 24 hours, 7 days a week. And Hungry Jack's. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to Sunday Football. That derby is now underway at Subiaco. They've only played a few minutes there. Freo 2 goals to the West Coast, 1 behind. All right, half-time it is at the MCG in our feature match, and this is the state of play. We told you it was going to be a great second quarter, and that's exactly what it was, regardless of who you barrack for. Collingwood just went on a rampage, 9 goals, 3 to Carlton's 4 goals, 3. Magpies helped along by those free kicks in front of goal, too. 3 possessions for 3 goals, I think they said. But anyway, we're going to move the clock forward a little bit now. There's 16 minutes of the third quarter remaining. Collingwood now by 10 points.
DeLuca kicks his second, and Carlton are back in business here. We've got a 10-point ball game. I just get the feel this one's going all the way. What about Cooter with the one claw? Just clawed it. A low-level Duke claw.
It's unbelievable.
Houlihan. Lockyer. Carrazzo. And the kick will come back.
That is just vintage Cooter. This is his Cooter of old.
Oh, look at that.
The one mitt.
Just squeezing the air out of it. Was Cooter. Ray Gablich-like. Kick out wide. Good mark, Waite.
Starting to grow as a player. Exciting Carlton fans as this man is Walker. Long ball forward. DeLuca to come from behind. Clement, beautiful stuff.
He's now on for bowler, so they're two just musical chairs down there, but we saw him do it against James Hird a few weeks ago, and again, outmarking the Fed.
Lockyer. Fraser. Didak. Good kick.
How good.
Beautiful kick. Loney from long range can set sail and kick a magnificent running goal.
Put it in the archive. The Didak non-preferred right foot is equally as good as the goal, and the goal was unbelievably good. Have a look at this. Not change stride. Didn't change stride, Loney, and from outside 50, measures the left boot through the goal. Just cut that one up and put it in the end-of-year highlight tape, because that is some magnificent footy right there.
Remarkable highlights we're seeing at the MCG here this afternoon. The long bomb from Loney, setting up the Pies' second of the third quarter. And the remarkable skills of Didak.
Whitnell back on, so Clement goes back to Whitnell, and Brendan Favola, he's going to earn his goals. Presti back onto him.
Kuda just dominating with the big body out of the middle. Got into his back, O'Brien, no free. Swan from the standing start to half forward. Here comes Fraser. Oh, Helpman. Look at him go. Didn't know how to stop. Fisher sconned him. O'Halloran dragged around, but still had the awareness that Simpson was close by. Took his man on, chipping ball. Kuda. The advantage there, the outstretched arms. Playing on is Koutafidis to Houlihan. Houlihan, true centre half forward. Here's Favola. Presti nudged him under the ball. Kuda pushed to ground and a free. Pushed him in the side.
Thornton takes the free. Didn't see it. Couldn't see it myself.
I think I called Kuda. You're right, Gary. Thornton it was. What is that for?
No. Got me beat that one. That's in the side right there. More than that's not in the back, so he's just got to take the chances here.
Spawn will line up for his second goal. From 45 out, it's a good-looking ball. Just offline in the last few metres of its flight.
Clement kicks to himself.
Ooh.
And then a little one to Johnson. He pumps it down the member's wing. Fished from behind was good from Lappin. Got to go back and win it. Gave it off to Betts. The kick around the body was a bit too cute. Bannister, who we understand is on report, couldn't close his player down. Brodie Holland has a bounce to half forward. The kick ill-directed. Walker did well. Read the situation beautifully. Left his man. Bauer, the first gamer, nice in tight. Scotland. And now Lappin at half-back can reload for the Blues. Good kick, and Spawn takes it on the wing.
Just on Rocker, I reckon his starting spot's too far away from the goal squares. A couple of times they've broken free, and he's been too close. He's going to start deeper.
French. Nice delivery, Scotland. Got a heavy knock from Didak early in the game. Got some play on here. Look at this. Simpson can go all the way. Burns starts to close him down. Sneaks inside 50. And launches just offline. So Carlton are pressing, Gary.
Got to put some work into Kade Simpson. He is the second highest possession winner on the ground, and he hurt you with the ball.
Egan. A quick release after the behind. Burns. Big second turn. Off to Loney. Claim straight away. Here's Simpson again, Gary. And look at Big Lance. Turn around. Go back. And kick the goal.
Well, he's just doing a very good impersonation of a star, Kade Simpson. I watched him closely. He had the shot and missed it, and then put his head down, and Scott Burns was his man, and just ran to man him up. Burns got the footy. He read that Loney was going to run off. He put pressure on him, wins it back, and now Lance is having a shot as a result.
To close it right down, Whitnell drills it for the Blues.
Well, Carlton supporters, who have been long-suffering, let's be honest, they'd be delighted with this performance because there is so much on the line for Collingwood and their team is just making a big fist of it. And there's some young players who are really enhancing their reputation this afternoon on the big stage. And there's some things to look forward to next year.
It has been goal for goal, Gary, since the 26-minute mark of the third quarter. They have been trading blows. Amazing stuff. In the middle, we go again. Blues are within 8 points. And we'll ball it up in the middle.
Oh, what is he doing?
Look at Mr. Wonderful sitting down there.
Well, why isn't he at work, Gary?
He's on
he's been relegated.
Right. He's on a work experience, sort of a look at things, how they work backstage. Dermott in the leather coat. Wide.
Vinyl.
O'Halpin.
Yes.
Thornton. Did not dispose of it. Goldie, with great theatrics, was there drooling, ready to blow the pea out of the silver whistle. Here is Josh Fraser with a beautiful ball to Rusling. This guy, you can't go with him on the lead.
No, and that's why you just got to take all the risk out of it and stand 10 metres in front of him. I don't think he's very strong in the big marking one-on-one contest, so you'd almost... And don't underestimate the kick. The Fraser kick was unbelievably good.
3 marks on leads today, this man, and in he comes from the punt road end, and he's got it. The goal for goal account continues.
The first gamer, see that there? Bauer it is. You can't stand shoulder to shoulder to him. Doesn't matter how quick you are. You just can't do that. You've got to play the 5 or 10 metres in front. And he will learn that as his career goes on. But he looks all right, Sean Rusling.
Just a good game of footy, this one. Pulsating at the MCG. Fraser did well, but straight down to Walker. Pushed as he got his kick away. Clement meets the ball full-chested. Such a resolute defender and a good decision maker. Lockyer back to Loney. Loney handballs it back to Lockyer. Clement will end up with the footy from Reece Shaw, and then he drills it in the Didac direction. Walker. Oh, nice.
A good boy. It's a good contest, actually. Didac's been good as well.
Walker. Fisher out wide. He's got Simpson running on. And lots of room ahead of Simpson. Can have a couple of bounces if he needs them, or he can drill it low to Lance Whitnell.
I might be elevating Kate Simpson into the my man territory. Beautifully skilled Brian. Doesn't waste a possession.
Very clean.
A little feint back by Lance back towards the goal means that Clement has to go back, and that just gives him enough room to lead to the footy.
Not sure that the bandage is helping Lance aesthetically, but look at the delivery. Right through the middle.
The true story of a stamp is more often the one found behind the stamp. The trick is to take what you like and get rid of what you don't.
Loser, be careful.
Sam Neill. It's going to be your decision.
Stop it, you're scaring me.
And Alex Dimitriades.
I was supposed to just toss 6 families out of their homes.
2 men faced with a devilish choice.
What does he want, Raleigh?
Brian Brown's Too Twisted. Monday, 9:35 on 9.
Call 1-800-NO-DRIP. Call 1-800-NO-DRIP. Call 1-800-NO-DRIP. Call 1-800-NO-DRIP. Call Metropolitan Plumbing when your tap is dripping or your drains are blocked. Call Metropolitan Plumbing for hot water replacement and pay no interest ever. Call Metropolitan Plumbing. All areas, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Call 1-800-NO-DRIP.
Here's
your last chance to win this Holden Ute from your specialist dealer network. Buy any Still Power product for the garden, landscaping or the professional for your chance to win. Hurry, competition ends Thursday at your specialist dealer network.
You wouldn't believe what happened to me the other day, Trev.
What?
I was driving through Merino when this idiot rammed into me.
Rammed in Merino?
That's what I said. I was rammed in Merino by an idiot. So I called up the insurance company.
And they're trying to fleece you.
Exactly. It's not even my fault, Trev. He shouldn't have been doing a Huey there in the first place.
Have your cake and eat it too at A&R's 16th birthday sale. Great, right in the lap. Speaking of laps, save on this Toshiba laptop, just $8.49 after $100 Toshiba cashback. Samsung laser, yes, laser printer for a tiny $1.99, includes extra toner. Or this net-ready computer package with DVD burner and multifunction printer for a crazy $9.99. Savings are store-wide, so, clean up at A&R.
Do you reckon they know what they're missing out on? They wouldn't have a clue by the look of them.
$4.20, now available in delicious beef and mushy pea.
Refined Peugeot 307 HDI, a smoother drive and turbo diesel performance.
It's a temptation milestone to remember.
$7 million mark.
Now everyone wants in on Australia's #1 quiz.
Getting a vibe?
Feel good 5 nights a week with Temptation. Weeknights at 7 on 9.
That war changed everybody.
That was then.
Well, here's a dirty shame.
Now.
You're the lady detective.
It's a good old-fashioned whodunit. Cold Case, Monday, 8:35 on 9.
Don't want to harp on the goal-for-goal thing, Gary.
Well, you are.
But currently 12 in a row, I think that is a new world record. This is how good the game is here today at the G. Look at this, a ground-level ball, Houlihan. Not getting through weight with a very aggressive Lockyer tackle.
Well, it's a reasonable decision from the umpire, I would have thought.
Too high, you're right. Smith on the ball. Here's weight.
You wouldn't be wanting a Carlton goal, Brian.
This is not beyond him, Gary. Look at this. A big, long ball. To the behind line, the mark's taken by Lance.
Big Lance, the dance.
The headgear's come off and he's lining up for goal number 3.
He's heard you, Jim.
Yes.
He said, I'm not looking my best, my sharpest.
This to get it back to a 2-point ball game. Lance will have kicked the last 3 goals if he gets this for the Blues. And they will have come within 5 minutes of each other. He's going the left foot snap around. He was in 2 minds, I felt. He originally thought the right foot Nana, and then he went the left foot bend around boomerang.
I agree, Brian. He did. He prevaricated.
Little one to Burns.
It's all right, Bert.
Sounded good to me, Gary.
Yes. I reckon I'm safe. You two aren't going to question me.
Only with a couple of bounces. In fact, more than a couple. Got it to Lucuria on the wing. Numbers in front of him. Greasy Shaw's one of them. Look at Johnson get on the end of this. Can load up if he likes.
He's run the full measure.
Have a look at him go. It's there.
Put this down as the most entertaining game of the year for me, boys. And don't tell me, Brian.
No, yes.
Don't tell me.
Yes, 13 in a row, Gary.
Goal for goal for goal. What a great goal it was. What a Ben Johnson. Has he improved his kicking? It was always the knock on him. But look at this. This is up there with Loney. Along the left, running towards the boundary. Easy as you like. This is a beauty.
We've seen 8 goals kicked collectively in this third quarter. Amazing stuff. The Pies just keeping their nose in front at the moment. Fraser, O'Brien, sharpish hands to Lacuria, who advanced it O'Helpin's way. Oh, he played on. Walker nailed him in the tackle. Now the Collingwood players swoop. Here's Egan. Needs support. Nothing on. Picked up in the end by Blackwell. There's Millie, Gary's man, Simpson.
Oh, no, yeah.
Kicks to Favola. Clement. Desperate. From the Collingwood defending champ.
Nick Satant just playing on there, Gats. Your heart's in your mouth with him.
Here he goes.
He's getting involved here as well. Walker sliding in. Rocker was good. Didak, that was touched off the boot. And out of play.
How good's James Clement? He's now outmarked Brendan Favola the last 2 times it's come down. Prestige Como. It's almost... Presty said, right, I've had you, Brendan, so I'm going to go and play on Lance because he's caught fire. But no respite. He's got... Favola's got Clement.
To the back. Dangerous ball here for the Blues. Simpson. Going to ground. Got the handball away. Rowe will come and pick it up. Back to Holland. Little one. Walker's got to stand his ground. Fraser's going to come out. Reece Shaw runs in and kicks the goal.
Goal for no, Brian.
No.
First 2 in a row for a long time. Reece Shaw here. Now, I reckon his opponent might have just trailed him in. Didn't work hard enough to be close enough, Spawn, on that occasion. Saw the ball come in with him. He was close enough to close down. Not sure that he worked hard enough. And it was a good crumb and it was a very good finish.
Collingwood by their biggest margin of the day, 20 points late in the third. Still 5.5 remaining in this quarter, though. And it has just been a relentless game of attacking football. 33 goals kicked collectively already. Attack, attack, attack has been the philosophy from both teams today. Fraser, clean hand on it. Blackwell banged into his man, got a high tackle. Holland advanced it forward. And here's Scotland.
Tell you what, if you parted with your hard-earned to watch this, you're absolutely delighted with the investment.
Yeah, you tip in a bit extra.
Yep.
It's gone over and above.
Scotland. DeLuca. Instant dish off to Walker. Long in the Whitnall direction. Look at Waite at the back. This is a dangerous unit. I like this man, Gary.
Yes.
There it is.
Could be your best calling ever, Jim. You saw that unfold before it even happened. All the focus is on Lance Whitnall, but just nudged under the ball, and Jared Waite it was. It let it run over the back. Nick Maxwell. What you got, it's 2 outstanding defenders for Collingwood, Prestige Como and James Clement. So what you then need to do is perhaps try and expose some of the others who aren't as experienced. And that's what you got to do with Waite and Maxwell.
Carlton get it back to a 14-point margin, Gary. I have a piece of A4 paper when I'm calling the footy, and I write the goals down in order. And I've got 3 spots left, and we're still in the third quarter, Gary.
Oh, don't.
What am I going to do?
Brian,
I just issue myself 1 piece of paper a week. Here's Scotland on the wing to Waite. Loney, still got him, JB. Holland. Here's Loney, loves the left foot. And is a very good exponent of it.
Opened up for Swan here.
Reece Shaw has shown some electricity today. Here's Swan. Didak. Oh, brilliant play. Gary, you saw it unfold.
Well, just these players in the competition that don't look dangerous, and Dane Swan's one of them. Look at him. Socks down, jumper out. Doesn't look to have a great athletic build. I don't know whether the opposition sides just ignore him, but he finds so much space. He had 11 touches in the second quarter. He's come out and had 7 in this quarter.
Didak, 1 goal, 2 today. This would test his distance from right on 50. Kicker's on the way. It looks great. Goal umpire hasn't moved. Didak's got a couple. And here goes the shove from Walker.
He just did go and give it to Andrew Walker into his face. He's had a very interesting afternoon as Alan Didak, but I reckon the way he's come back, when you're the centre of attention, as he has been since halfway through that second quarter, you get a lot of it focus come your way, but oh, he's a cheeky young fella, but he backs it up, and that's the good thing. He's played a very good game.
Kicked 15 goals since quarter time, the Pies. Been electric to watch, and the Blues have been very good too. Jess Smith, Scotland, inside the 50. Look at Big Lance. Just get the rear end working. Here's Fev, went to ground, picked it up, handball to Eddie Betts. Blues got another one.
This is an unbelievable afternoon's entertainment. This restores your faith in the game. What about the highlight reel? Brendan Favola set up 2 unbelievable assists. The one early to give Bauer his first goal, and then this one to Eddie Betts, who just sneaks it inside the goalpost. Good work rate from Big Fev. He's got 3 himself. No, he's got 4 himself. He's set up a couple.
14-point Collingwood margin, Gary. No coincidence that we are at the home of footy today.
Ah, the best football, yeah.
And we are seeing a brand of footy that we all are in love with and have known over many years. O'Brien, kick in hope that. Simpson at half-back. Look at the clock ticking down. 3:17 remaining. 14-point margin. And with the one blemish, the goal for Colting almost has rekindled itself again as Johnson's got it at half-back. Benny Johnson used to be very blonde. These days, got a bit of auburn about the hair. Mercuria has won a couple of Copelands, which is not a bad effort. Maloney chipping ball. Collingwood sensing that the quarter's just about cooked and don't want to concede.
When 2 teams just go at it, Brian. No flooding, no overly defensive.
There they go. Didak, Johnson, able to run free back onto his preferred side. That's a pretty normal looking kick for him. It was ugly. Burns, handball, shot at goal. Go all the way. No, it won't. May have been Holland, I think, and it was.
My man Simpson up to 9 touches for the quarter.
Footy brought back in. Walker, long ball. This is going to be tough for Eddie Betts. Didak got rid of him but couldn't take the mark. The pickup was sensational. Handball to Dane Swan. Goes to Burns. He's been terrific today. Rocker the target. Kicked high in his direction. McGrath got pushed. No free. Egan's taken the mark.
Whoa. Was it 2 movements? What are you telling me, Brian?
I reckon Rocker's just called to the bench then. I reckon he wants to come off either his bucket or he's got an injury.
Okay.
But he put his hand up, signalled towards the bench. No one's come out as yet.
Chris Egan to kick goal number 20 for the Maggies. It's right through the middle.
This news update brought to you by Bank SA, South Australia's leading business bank.
Good afternoon. The Adelaide Crows premiership hopes have taken another major hit after a horror day at Amy Stadium. The Crows were struck down by injuries to key players during the 14-point loss to hometown rivals Port Adelaide. All the highs and the lows in National 9 News. Also, the debate over security measures in Adelaide taxis heats up, with some drivers saying that extra measures would be a waste of money. And a quick-thinking neighbour saves the life of a newborn baby found abandoned in a carport. Join us at 6.
Local? Yeah, we're local.
From where the mountains touch the sky to where the sea and sky become one. Getaway, Thursday 7:30 on 9.
Hi, Trish.
Looking for something bigger?
Yeah, if we can afford it.
Maybe we should have a chat.
Well, that'd be good. What now?
Sure, why not?
That's another example of the wizard why not attitude. The local wizard manager who runs the branch owns the branch. A wizard, you'll find we say, why not?
Oh yeah, I just gotta have it, oh yeah. Hey, let me at it, oh yeah. Sounds a hungry jacket, oh yeah.
Macca speaking. Oh, yeah, great weekend, mate. Been camping. Bit of fishing, horse riding for the girls, motorbikes for me. Yeah, I've got it here. I'll drop it off at work on the way home.
With a 198 kilowatt petrol, a 128 kilowatt turbo diesel, the all-new Nissan Navara 4x4 is the most powerful in its class.
Wait here, darling. I'll be right back. Sweetheart! Car? Yes, now, please. I'm late.
Lucky you're with Amy.
Call 1-800-NO-DRIP. Call 1-800-NO-DRIP. Call 1-800-NO-DRIP. Call 1-800-NO-DRIP. Call Metropolitan Plumbing when your tap is dripping or your drains are blocked. Call Metropolitan Plumbing for hot water replacement and pay no interest ever. Call Metropolitan Plumbing. All areas, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Call 1-800-NO-DRIP.
Fertig. Nicht gründlich genug. Immer noch einzelne Haare. Gut. Das ist es.
Introducing Braun's Power Comb that captures the hairs that often get left behind. The Braun 360 Complete, our closest, most complete shaver ever.
The story of one of the worst disasters in history. Krakatoa, The Last Days. Wednesday, 9:30 on 9.
The 2006 Toyota AFL Premiership season, proudly brought to you by Wizard Home Loans. We say, why not? A&R Computers, the team to beat for great value and service. And Radio Rentals, SA's biggest electrical retailer.
Anything can happen in this clash between Carlton and Collingwood. First, though, let's go around the grounds and check in on the derby over at Subiaco. And, well, the derby, West Coast and Freo. We're early in the second quarter, and it's the West Coast Eagles by 3 points as we see Staker put one through there. And this has been a pretty tight contest from the outset. We'll have further highlights for you later in the program. Earlier, over at Amy Stadium, it was showdown, and in front of more than 41,000 fans, it was Port Adelaide sealing their first showdown victory since 2004. Stewie Dew bullocking his way through, kicking one off the ground, and that helped Port Adelaide to a 14-point victory. The Adelaide Crows, they have problems, folks. So to Carlton as we head back to the MCG, and as you can see, it's Collingwood here with the ascendancy. 20 goals, 10, 130 to the Blues, 17-7, 109, but Carlton just haven't given up all day as we head back to the G now. We'll pick it up from the opening bounce of the final term.
What are we going to see in the final quarter? Collingwood by 21 points. The Blues have been gallant. Here's Waite. Needs to get involved in the scoreboard here. McGrath out of the middle. A long ball to the punt road end. Fisher got his man under the ball nicely. Couldn't quite pull it off, though. Johnson, who's been outstanding.
Disappointing, Brian. That fell exactly where you'd want your promise to be.
Didak in search of Fraser. Oh, well done. Nice touch. Look to Burns. Got to him on the bounce. Running forward, Reece Shaw. And he started beautifully for the Pies. Away to the left.
A little bit of inexperience from Satant there. He just got turned around too easily. Let off the hook by Reece Shaw.
And Anthony Rocker wouldn't have been all that happy with Reece either, because he had him on the inside if he wanted to use him. But I guess if you've got a shot at goal, you from 25 out, you'd take it most days. There's McGrath, that'll be in the back against Shaw.
Nope.
Smith missing that one. It was a clear free kick, though.
And one of the great rivalries, if not the great rivalry in footy. Carlton and Collingwood, 120 to 108 head-to-head with 4 draws. So plenty at stake.
O'Brien was dacked and gave to Burns. Here's Lucuria. Shaw, who's been, I reckon, really good today. Lucuria again. Reece Shaw. Head over it, went without it. Walker. Cooter. Open space, Houlihan. Whitner was on the charge, ignored that and went into Fev. Juggling, breadbasket mark.
No, I don't think that's right, Goldspink. I reckon, umpire Goldspink, I reckon he took control of that outside 50. Beautiful work from Houlihan, turning inside, but he didn't control this until he was outside 50. Had he marked it there, it's okay. But he kept juggling that until he was outside 50.
There he is. Favola lining up for his 4th goal from beyond the arc. He's very, very capable from this range. Gives it the lot. Just offline.
Yeah, that could tell in the minute. If he'd have got that in the breadbasket, he would have been another 5 metres closer.
Loney, Maxwell, and now Lockyer. Heathshaw. Little sideways ball to Egan. To Burns. As Betts was closing him down.
No, Travis Cloak went off the ground with a shoulder injury very early in this game.
Not a great kick forward. Satanta, very nice. Hands from him. Oh, beautiful kick, Lappin. That is a magnificent spot up. Bev wants it. He goes to Waite instead. And Jared Waite was able to get free of a quality opponent in James Clement.
Well, he's had another good afternoon too. Fisher and Waite, 2 players that have missed a bit of footy, 2 very good forwards. Clement got Waite.
He's kicked a couple, this man, to give the Blues the perfect start. It looks right, and there's a couple of bad misses for Carlton.
So that's the first time where you've had a little downside on the game, isn't it? You'd expect the way this has been played for him to have drilled that and gone back to the centre.
Perhaps just tightening a little, the Blues. Maxwell. Beautiful kick in front of Egan. Boundary line beat him in the end, but the idea was perfect.
13 marks inside 50 each team, so they've had really good forward line targets.
French. O'Brien. Did he throw it? Holland. Centering ball. Didak with pace. Looks out. Turns around. Swivels. Rocker!
That is what footy is all about. And I tell you, there are some players in the competition as a forward, when they get the ball in their hands, your eyes light up. As soon as Alan Didak marked that, I had a look at Anthony Rocker and I could almost see him starting to salivate. He just led and Didak put it out on a plate for him. Not much Thornton could do.
5th mark inside 50 for Rocker for 5 goals. And his 3rd contested mark, and he lines up here from 30 out for goal number 6.
Tonight, police investigate the death of a woman at a beachside suburb, the alternative plan to overhaul taxi security, And all the highlights from Showdown 21.
Local? Yeah, we're local.
Chicken nuggets? Oh, yeah, love them. Now take a look at these mega nuggets. That's more like it. And they come with this freaky dipping sauce. Add Coke and fries and you've made a meal of it. Oh, yeah.
The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
This is David and Margaret. They're two of the highly trained taxation specialists at H&R Block. And they're both seriously competitive. Seriously competitive about exploring every possible deduction you're entitled to and getting you the maximum tax refund. H&R Block, the best people in tax. That's our claim.
There's nothing you can't do in a pair of steel blues.
Another moment of power from Toyota. Today we're here to recreate a 73-metre perler, but we couldn't do it without Malcolm Blight, South Australia's favourite son. Okay. Oh, let's be honest, Blighty, these days you're going to be lucky to kick it 30 metres, let alone 93, so to help things out, we've just scaled things down. Made it all smaller. A little bit for your old hip. Blighty, remember this one? Open goal square, kicks a point. Dave, that's... Well, it's taken us to guard, it's the Blues by a point, but it's Blight! You wouldn't believe it!
Laura's gone!
I can't kick a footy that far. Yes, I can. I'm Malcolm Blight. I never kicked a footy that far. Gotta say, I'm not confident. It's a mammoth. Oh. That's a goal! Not Melbourne won the game! Yes!
Hey, guys!
Oh, Blighty.
During my swimming career, Dad's been with me every step of the way. When he had a heart attack at just 49, it was a huge shock to everyone in my family. I was amazed to hear that cardiovascular disease affects 2 out of every 3 Australian families. Dad survived, but others aren't so lucky. So when a Heart Foundation volunteer knocks on your door, please give to the charity that can beat heart disease.
Oh, hi, Terry.
Oh, hi, Jill. Hey, how's it all going?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks. Actually, we wanted to chat to you about getting our home loan put on...
Pregnant pause? Sure, why not?
That's another example of the wizard why not attitude. Home loans are all about flexibility and being able to talk to your local wizard manager about anything, anytime. At Wizard, you'll find we say, why not?
Get angry, Australia.
They don't serve you.
It's our country, but they won't let you eat here.
Why do you refuse to serve Australians?
The restaurant where Aussies are banned.
You're not allowed to touch the camera.
Definitely racism.
Plus the great fish fight, why you could soon pay more for your favourite seafood.
Now there'll be no future for anyone.
And first the amazing U-bra, now the super slimming suit, guaranteeing women a perfect shape.
It will reduce your waist up to 6 centimetres.
A current affair, Monday.
6 to Anthony Rocket. 21 goals now to the Pies. Back in the centre. Brought down by French. Carrazzo was good. I reckon he thought O'Brien was a teammate there for a second and then sucked the ball back in. Burns allows it to go over his head. Betts' pick-up was good. Handball to Thornton. Now Scotland can go from centre-half back. Lappin. Chain of handballs for the Blues. Back to Lappin. With room to move. Fisher takes it in front of Loney.
Now, the interest in this game is not just necessarily about who wins. Of course, that is the primary focus, Brian, but percentage, because all those teams fighting for positions 3 down to 8, percentage is massive. Now, what do the Pies need to win by? If Freo get done to move up a spot on the ladder.
Just roughly, Gary, my mathematics tell me that 4 goals or better to go to 5th, providing that Fremantle lose, of course. So they need to win by 4 or more.
Fisher's kick doesn't make the distance.
Very disappointing result for Carlton. No one on the line at all.
And Gary, they're currently in front by 4.
Thank you.
Goals.
Thank you, Brian.
Lacuria. Kuda, was he legged? Strength to get away. Scotland damaging run. Not a lot of thought, was there?
No. It's a couple of uncharacteristic mistakes sneaking into the game here.
Collingwood ahead by the margin they need to advance to 5th, providing Freo lose at the moment. Here's O'Brien. Lucuria made a difficult bouncing ball look pretty smooth. O'Brien, who's been good today. There's Fraser. Has played some very exciting football over the last weeks. Walker's smother was great in mid-air. Likewise, O'Brien. It was open for the Blues then. O'Brien to Didak. Sense Lappin was on his shoulder. The non-preferred kick by Didak was dynamic to Reece Shaw, who's equally as good by foot. Rocker! Extended jukes, impossible to get if you're a defender.
Jukes are working, Brian. It's an indication that your confidence is up. And he has been down for a while, Anthony Rocker, but he's just grabbed it very nicely. And what happens when your confidence is up is you kick these goals. All of a sudden you just start... When you're down, you're missing them from 20 out in front. When it's up, you're jagging them from the boundary.
Didak just coming off the ground there, as you saw. Here is Rocker for goal number 7. He won't pass this one off. I think it's worth the risk to go for it. He will. There it is. Centering ball. Look at that. Snuck in there. Slack. Shaw's marked. Heath Shaw.
First mistake that Karatse is making, has made all day. Rocker coming off now. They just conceded, as we did, that he was going to have a shot. Now, we can do it because we're sitting up in the stand, but if you're a Carlton player, you can't. And Karatse just let Heath Shaw slide into the hole. And that, the applause you heard was for Anthony Rocker, who's come to the bench.
With his 6 goals, not a bad effort from his 11 disposals. 6 goals, 1 as Shaw comes in. Heath Shaw has nailed it.
Well, it's a long way back now for the Blues. You'd have to say this is almost the perfect hit out for Collingwood. It's almost what the doctor would have ordered. If you had said, what do they need today? You'd say, well, they need to be pushed. They need to be able to play some free-flowing footy. They need to be able to score some goals. And they need Anthony Rocker to find some form. Well, I think we can just about tick all of those boxes.
.32-point lead. Anthony Rocker with 6. His best return since kicking 8 in round 2 against the Hawks. So he's back in the sort of touch the Pies need him in with September coming. Fraser, brilliant. Maxwell. Handball over the top. Lucuria. High right football. McGrath. Back to Walker. And Walker's little one to Koutafidis was good. He took off. Not sure where to go, so he gave it to McGrath. He steps through and then sits it up nice and high, but Eddie Betts the only player anywhere near it. And he's not a great marking option at the best of times.
The Blues owe it to themselves to finish this game off. They have been fantastic, but they cannot drop away now.
That's holding